Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Beth. And I'm working in seasons. Basically, I just wanted to play around with my Sharpies. And it's the first time I basically used them. Just wanted to see how they blended, what the colors looked like, that kind of thing. Now, I'm going to use my Sparkle Pops. I don't think I need this page. That's toast. But, let's see. Just playing around. I haven't used these yet either. And, just wanted to see what they look like. These are pretty solid. For having a good looking page, I'm going to call this a total fail. I mean, already. But just to see what they look like, I'd say we're doing okay. Because they look like this. Sometimes well, usually your failures are going to tell you more than your wins. And it'll be interesting to see what I learned from this, other than, don't do it. This is a pretty purple though. Dang. Maybe if I color every square inch, it'll look better. It can happen. It can happen. I hope you're having a good day. Today wasn't too bad for me. I greatly enjoy my good days. I rewatched The Mandalorian, seasons 1 and 2, and the last half of Boba Fett. Got my Grogu fix. I am a Grogu fan. I am Team Grogu. Come on, who doesn't love that little fuzzy green head? What they can do with puppets nowadays, I tell you. I grew up with Jim Henson with, the Muppets. And, night and day. Looks nice. We had, I'm not sure yet, a mouse in the house. About 2 weeks after my kitty passed, this little bugger moved in. And I think even though she'd been sick and old and not chasing anything. He could smell her and did not come into the house. But when she was gone, it was fair game. So, told my husband, and after a while, he called the rat people. But really, the only reason he called them was because when he was taking the trash out, he saw a little mousy highway going underneath the house. And, yeah, huge tunnel. So he called them. The guy came out a couple days later. And Americans don't know this, but there's a thing called a geyser. And it is for the hot water tank. It's basically just a small closet. And our geyser had been replaced with a wall unit. So we use that space as a closet now. And it had taken residence up in the geyser. The geyser and the bathroom share a wall. And I could hear this little sucker chewing through the wall. And yeah. So we told that to the guy, and he's like, I wonder if he got all the way through. And he stuck his finger in the hole. It bit him. It bit him. So I would say yes, indeed. It went through. So he packed it up. Little steel wool and this and that. Set a trap out on the little highway outside. So hopefully that little sucker is gone. I did hear him again last night, so I know he's still around. But hopefully not for long. Really don't want mice in the house. Just don't. That looks very pretty. I wish I had more than just, like 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 of them. Better than I thought. So yeah. No mices, please. That's one reason I want to get another kitty. Just, even a kitten will be a deterrent. My kitty, my goodness, she was such a good hunter. We really had to watch her. One time she brought a bird in. It was a big bird. It was like, I don't know how she carried it. But she carried it in her mouth. Did not break the skin. Did not kill it. But yeah, she was very proud of that catch. We had to pry it away from her and set it free. Poor little bird. Yeah, I didn't want her catching birds, but I don't mind her catching mice, or at least I didn't. She can catch all the mice she wants. And where we live, there are mice and rats. I don't know, a couple of months ago, I saw that there was a fox outside in our garden. And he caught a couple of mice out there. Did that, that jumpy thing where they go up and it boom, go down. He did that. It was very cool looking. Then he just gobbled up that mouse, threw back his head, and it was gone. The circle of life. Now, pet mice, not that great, but pet rats, they are brilliant. They are such a good little pet. And we had a couple when my children were younger. They were very good pets. Smart, and they did tricks, and they loved sitting in pockets. Never bit, not once. Never bit me or the kids. Even convinced my mom to get one. She had a little baby rat. There was one time, right around that time, that I was very ill and in the hospital. Hadn't slept in days. I mean, literal days. And because my problem was my lungs, I couldn't breathe. They wouldn't give me anything to help me sleep. Because, you know, if I went to sleep, I would not wake up, they thought. And I was in so much pain. I think I'd been awake for like 5 days in a row, with no sleep. And I became delirious. And I started seeing my kids' pet rats around my hospital room. And I recognized them. I mean, you know, they're pretty distinctive. When you have a pet, you know what they look like. And I just got fed up with it. And I said, look, you give me something to kill the pain and help me sleep, or I'm going to tell everybody that I am seeing rats in my room. And I had something within 30 minutes. I was fed up with that. Of course, I didn't tell them. I knew it was a hallucination. I knew it was. But they didn't know that. Shh, we won't tell anybody. Yeah, Miha and Templeton. I even remember their names. My goodness. They were good pets. Anyway. Yeah, I really like this sparkle pop thing. That's pretty cool. I think if I do a whole lot of business on here, it might actually save this picture. Maybe. I think the Sharpies would do a lot better in something like Rita Berman's book. Something with a really slick, waxy almost type of paper. Yeah, I think that would work. So would these pens. So I've been working on my uploads, and I think I figured out at least one of the problems. So I'm hopeful I'll be able to do longer videos. You know, I was really restricted with just 10 minutes, 20 minutes if I didn't mind like waiting all night for it to upload. So I'm down to like a third of what it was. Instead of a 10-minute video taking, I want to say forever, but 10-minute video would take about an hour and a half to upload. Crazy, stupid long. And now I can do a 30-minute video and upload it in the same amount of time. So that will be nice. I can kind of like compete a little bit more in this coloring community where people are doing like 1 and 2 hour videos. I'm like, oh, I'm so envious. I wish I could do that. But not yet. That is pretty. Those are really pretty. I like that. Okay, I think that's enough for right now. I will be back later, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.